This is Cisco 2500 series router. You can see this is the front panel, and I will just rotate the towards the rear side. So you can see this is the rear side of the router. If I come close, yes, the other side is the power panel, power cord and on off switch. And you see this, this is called as the console. This is called as the console port. For the first time, you need to insert the console cable and then power on. And you see this blue cable, which is called as this one. You see this 9-pin. It looks like RS-230. It can be inserted to COM1 of your personal computer. If your laptop doesn't support, you need to get a USB to COM1 adapter. And the other side, which goes to the other side goes to the router. You can see here, yeah, it goes to the console directly. Anyway, yeah, it has gone like this, right? And you can see the side, this is the auxiliary, okay, which can be connected to what we call as your telephone line. And the other one is BRA, which stands for bridge, okay. And you can see various other ports, like you have this serial 0, serial 1, two ports, which are, these are remotely which needs to be connected. And this is your AUI, which can be connected to your Ethernet, okay, standard Ethernet. Now I'll open this Cisco router and I'll show you what are all the components basically. You see this is the power supply, SMPS, okay, and this is the exhaust fan which supplies your 12 volts. This is the main logic board, entire one. This is the logic board. Please do not handle anything with hand. This contains electrostatic items. So here you see this, the center one, this is the CPU. This is the CPU, which is I think it is Motorola. You can see here, and this is the CPU. Yes, and you can see the other components, like this is your memory, the DRAM, the dynamic RAM, nor ordinary RAM, and this one which we call as SDRAM, sorry, NVRAM, non-volatile RAM, where your configuration is getting stored. Okay. And the other things, like you can see this one, this is your flash, okay. And you have even BIOS and various other components also on this board, and these all are the peripheral controllers. One is the blue cable which has come out, is called as the console cable, and the next one is the auxiliary port, and here this one is the bridge port, and serial 1, serial 0, or the other one is your Ethernet. So all these things are the parts of router. Okay, so now let me power on this router, and also let me show you how we can configure this on the system. Okay, so first of all, on your system, when you start, before you start, you should enable your common port. Okay, before I power on, I need to open my putty and set it into serial, that is COM1 connected. I have already connected my router to COM1, and I am opening this one. Yeah, you can see this COM1 box. Yeah, you can see this COM1 box. So I am powering on. So once I power on, you can see the bootstrap routine start. You can see on the screen. This is the how the router powers on. You can see this NVRAM invalid because we have no backup or no data inside this NVRAM. So here now this is active. This is completely active. It's running. The router is started running. It will take a couple of minutes to uh, complete the booting. So you see Cisco Internet Working Operating System software, iOS 11.2. Okay, it is displaying the configuration, one Ethernet port, two serial port, One ISDN port is also there. The bridge port behind is the ISDN. And you can see this is 32 KB of non-volatile memory and 8 MB of what we call is the processor board memory. NVRAM is 32K. Okay, and I think no, I can say no. I can say terminate. So yes, right. The router is now getting started. It is started. Do a basic configuration. Config host name. I can say my name. I can also say enable secret, something like this. str. Okay. So I can even select my interfaces and configure, or line console 0 password start. And all those commands are same what we have seen across in packet tracer. Line VTY04 password star VTY. Line AUX 0. We have AUX also. Password star AUX. I need to come out. Interface Ethernet 0. IP address 192.168. Maybe 1 dot or 29 dot. I'll give 100. 255. Net mask is 255.255.255.0. Okay, and I can say no shut. Yet I need to connect to the network. Okay, right. I can say exit and write memory. I can even configure my protocols, everything. So this is now saving. Okay, this is how we manage or this is how the router works. I hope this is useful, the inside view of the router. Okay, in my next exercise, I'll be showing you how you can take a backup of the router configuration, also how to reset the router password, which is very, very important in real-time use. Okay, thank you. Bye.